Good morning, everybody. I pray you guys had a really great weekend, and I pray that you guys enjoyed the Super Bowl if you watched it. I didn't care who won either way. It was an okay game. Halftime performance was amazing. But nonetheless, it is Monday. It is back to the grind time. So, let's do some quick analysis really quick. So one of the first things that I'm looking at this morning, if you don't know, I look at particularly two currency pairs, one indice. My two currency pairs are AUD USD, pound JPY, and then the indice that I look at is US30. And anything extra is just an incentive, something that I'm just looking at when my pairs aren't really showing me anything, or my indice isn't showing me anything. So let's go ahead and let's get into US30. So I was a buyer all throughout this run here in January, and then some of February, right? And so what I'm noticing now is that on the daily time frame, price just made a new lower low. So the last higher low was up here at 34,784s, and the last higher high is 35,864s. And so now we've passed that higher low, and now we have a lower low on the daily time frame. So here's what I'm thinking. US30 could see more bearish potential, but now it's time to scope out where the next potential swing trade can come from, but also where the next short term trade can come from as well, because it's going to take a while if price does what I think it could do to get to where it could go. Maybe a day or two, maybe a week, who knows, if there's a consolidation. So here's what I mean. So now that we have this new lower low here, there needs to be a pullback, or there could be a pullback. And the pullback can come up to stay below $35,864. And if that is the case, then I will be looking for continued sales to the downside. So I'm going to need to see if price can pull back to my zone here to come back around $35,478. Like I said, to stay below 35,864, and then maybe we could see some sales. So here's how this could look on the 4 hour and 1 hour time frame if it were to happen. As you guys can see, this big bearish candle 1 2 3 is this information here on the 4 hour. All of this information right here in the 4 hour. The 4 hours in my middle column. Okay, there's nothing I can do right here on the 4 hour time frame. She's just pushed down, but there is an inside bar here that I am particularly looking at. And this inside bar, if we come over here to the 1 hour time frame, this inside bar is this fluctuation right here. And so this is what I'm looking at. Okay, if price can come back to this inside bar per the 4 hour time frame where my 1 hour is, she could potentially come there and then continue to sell off, continue to go back down to the downside. But if she passes this information here and they continue up, I'm going to hope to see if she can come back up here to my zone to continue those sales. Am I buying? No, I am not the buyer in this area. I'm going to kind of be careful on this as well, because she's also testing a powerful candle that printed on the weekly time frame that help price push up. So I'm kind of neutral on US30, and I'll go to the weekly so I can show you guys what I mean here. So this is the lower low on the weekly time frame, and this is where price is testing for the current moment right now. And so I'm kind of just going to be careful in this area. Like I said, price could just continue down. She did make a new low on the weekly time frame, but this has happened before on this indice, where price has made a new low and then it continues to push up, because the US30 is for the stock market. Even though the stock market hasn't been doing so well, the stock market always recovers. And so this is kind of why I'm being just a wee bit careful for right now. But we'll see how it's going to end up. Right now, my bias is bearish on US30. I do want to see if we're going to come back up into this inside bar first. And if we stay below, then I'll continue the sale. And this is now where we're getting into what type of trade is this going to be. I am a swing trader, but there are times when we can take quicker positions until price needs to get to where we want to get to. And so if this does this, that we're hoping that it could do, this would be like a quick day trade. So we'll see. Price is showing some momentum right now. So we'll see what's going to happen if we're going to push back up into this 4 hour inside bar, continue down, or if we're just going to continue back up into the $35,478 range, and then we'll just go from there. Okay, so this is how I'm looking at US30 for the day. And I pray that, whatever you guys see, however you guys trade it, that you are profitable this week on this indice. And I will talk to you guys later.